Cincinnati Public Schools. Those students will return back to full-time remote learning until at least January. WCPO 9 News reporter Josh BAZAN spoke to parents about their concerns and to the district about why it says this move had to be made.
Anger was definitely an emotion that I was feeling, perhaps even despair.
It's just frustrating and it's disappointing is what it is, and my son's disappointed.
Cincinnati Public Schools parents are trying to adjust to another change in the district's learning model. CPS says high numbers of staff absences mean all school buildings will transition from blended to remote learning November 23rd and stay that way until at least January 4th. The district says the recent spike in cases has led to more staff exposure to COVID-19 outside school buildings, which means more employees need to stay home to quarantine.
The schools are doing the same, if not more, to keep people safe than what they were doing previously. It's just what they're up against from the external factors outside of their buildings.
The decision has some parents looking into enrolling their children into private schools or even moving to a new district. Anything they can do to get more in-person learning and, in their eyes, a better education.
I'm just at the point where there's not a lot that is under my control except removing myself from the equation entirely.
That's really left us with no choice to either, put up with what they have to say or move.
Cincinnati Public Schools says it would much rather have students in school than learning at home like this, but it says the reality right now is it can't keep the school buildings open with so many staff absences.
We have to have a healthy staff. And we have to be able to operate the school buildings such that we maintain that level of health and safety.
CPS says this decision will hopefully provide some stability through the end of 2020 and allow some time for cases and community spread to hopefully go down. The district will use community health data to decide if it is safe to switch back to a blended model in January. Parents understand these are difficult decisions, but say they want better options for their children.
The kids also need education, and if I can show up for work, or I can go out to a restaurant, or I can go have a drink at a bar, I think my children should be able to go to school.
Josh BAZAN, WCPO 9 News.